They don't know what's going on, trust me. They do not know what's going on. I'm talking to everybody that's making music, designing clothes, trying to shoot their own movie. When you would get on meetings, you would have call. These people do not know what's going on in these industries. These so-called executives, these so-called A&R, they don't know nothing. You know why? They'll wait until you pop. They don't know what's next. They don't have a clue what's next. They don't even understand what's next. They wait till you trend, they wait till you go, then they slide up. They don't know. So stop waiting for them to come. They're not going to come and get you before you get off. They're going to wait till you do all the work, get all it, then they're going to come, hey, what's going on? They don't know. Stop, putting yourself in a hole or looking at yourself or beating yourself up. No, you talented. No, your designs is all that. No, you got a great film. You know what you do. You know how to shoot. You that. That music is really hitting. They don't even know what's next. They don't even know what's hot. They don't have a clue. So don't be looking at, damn, they ain't get back with you. It ain't. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep growing. And when you keep growing, you're going to start glowing. But don't give up on yourself and stop giving these people all this power thinking they know something that they don't. They don't know what's going to be next. But you do.
Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed listening to Wallow. He's definitely speaking facts as usual. But I have found that over the years that this is exactly true. I've talked to different agents. I've talked to different representatives, managers who have experience in the business. And they wanted to represent me because they knew I was working on a human trafficking project with my Uncle George Clinton from P-Funk. So that just brings them coming in droves like, okay, yeah, what's going on? They want to be a part of it. But when I say, okay, this is what I'm doing, what will you bring to the table? It was like zilch. Like they were like, well, let me see, your resume is pretty big, you got your degree in film and you have your degree in theater. Let me see. And then they would just either introduce me to people. That was probably the max they ever did, was like help me to meet connects. But I didn't see any any salesmanship getting me projects or getting me opportunities. I just saw introductions, introducing me to the newest app that's out, for social media, or introducing me to, people who have it going on. Don't get me wrong, that is something, but as far as bringing money opportunities or financial opportunities to the table, it just wasn't happening. And then eventually that even died out. And not so much that they were leaving me to go to another client, which I hear even from professionals is the case, that they will dote on one client who's got it popping and forget the others. And then they have to assert themselves and usually end up quitting or firing the manager or the agent. Long story short, it's the thing. A lot of actors I know have said that most of the projects they got them on their own. And here's the messed up part, because you may think, well, at least if they do something, no harm, no foul. Here's the problem. Those agreements say that they can get something whether you get the project for yourself or they get the project. So they don't have to work. They can sleep at night and you can constantly get projects bringing you in thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, and they still get their 10%. In addition, if you decide to fire them, some of them have in their contracts, they still get something for a couple of years because it's understood that they help to make connections, or they help to get, you in touch with these people who brought forth the project. So long story short, you have to definitely be aware of the game, come up with a strategic plan. I'm not one of those planners. I myself, am very careful with who I get. I love my agent because he is very down to earth. What Wallow said is true. A lot of agents and managers also have projects, and I can't really knock anybody. Yes, sometimes you do, get a little concerned because, you really have representation because you want to get your projects out. But my agent, what I love about him is he's willing for us to, if we have to, work together. I don't want to kill his dream just because I want mine to come into fruition. But I do want my dream to come true. And at the same time, I know we get further ahead when we work together. So my point is, know the game. What Wallow is saying is absolutely true. I would not say do not get representation. I just would say don't wait on it. While you don't have it, hustle, because likely the projects that you're going to get now are the projects you were going to get with an agent and with a manager, i.e., you were basically going to do a lot of it yourself. So, but you do have to have representation. Someone may come to you and say, "Hey, I want to do something. I want my rep to speak to your rep. My people talk to your people." And so you need to have a person, so that's why it is good. And that's what I love about my agent. So yeah, if you can get somebody, fine, but don't sit around waiting. Keep it going. Even if you have to put your things up on YouTube, even if you have to put it on your website and get, some type of e-commerce where people pay to watch it, give a donation towards your next project. You're going to have to market and promote like back crap. One thing I'm noticing, a lot of big studios have fallen short with that. They are not, promoting. And with all the competition, you would think that they would be promoting their buns off, and they're just not. So when I see a movie like Sinners promote the way that it did, I'm like, thumbs up, because they understand. They didn't let go of the rules just because streaming came on board. But anyway, keep your head up and keep it going. This is Andrea, and I'm just saying.